Hello, lovelies. I'm back. This is Kimberly Purpose, and welcome to my channel. Um, yeah. I Hello, family. I'm sorry. I decided to do a video that I don't typically do because I sort of not stay away from the media and some of the things that's happening, but some of the things that's been going on, I just can't help but to have to say something because it is really, really going on with our community as American Aborigines. A lot of things are going on. And this day and time, it's like this country is trying to bring back Jim Crow, And sometimes I wonder, did Jim Crow ever really leave? Because as I've done more and more research about Jim Crow and some of the laws and stuff that's out here and still going on to this very day, it never really left. Never really completely left. But I wanted to talk about the incidences that's going on, that's all this hatred and violence that's going on with the gray Caucasian. Gray, when I say gray, I mean Gray, gray Caucasian, or the pale faces, who are attacking and it's a lot of our innocent, Aboriginal, indigenous people here in the Americas. And it's really a problem. There's been 3 back-to-back incidences that's been going on now, like the Waffle House incident. First it was the Barnes and the not Barnes and Noble, but Starbucks. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Barnes and Noble, but Starbucks. With the guys just sitting there, businessmen. They were successful, smart, educated American Aboriginal men who just wanted to have coffee and wait on their client, and they were told that they were not allowed to be in there, and then they got arrested for no reason. And then the second incident, man, saved 4, the people in the Waffle House. 4 people got killed by gray Caucasian male, a pale face. And then this next incident with this girl, this woman that got attacked by police just because she asked for a plastic utensil at a Waffle House. And sometimes I go to Waffle House every now and then with my family, and with all these incidences going on, I will no longer be going to Waffle House at all. Nor will I be going to Starbucks to support them. And I don't recommend any of my brothers and sisters support these restaurants if they do not know how to treat their customers right. And yeah, and I was looking at some other fellow YouTubers. I know Dane Calloway, he did an amazing video about how we need to come together, and how our ancestors came together and worked together as a collective to get things done, and how they were able to build businesses and stuff and were very successful. This is not taught in history book, but it actually happened. And also, I was watching Phil's channel, The Advice Show. I love his channel as well. And he covered this topic, and he talked about another woman, another state got harassed by an Asian business owner for hair products. I believe it's in Washington. And how they went up there to protest. And it's with all these incidences taking place, it's making us realize that maybe more and more we need to start channeling our monies together and our resources And certain things that we do should not be aired or discussed or shared, especially our cultural values. Because when you look at other cultures and stuff, they do not share their culture, but they work as a collective. Like the Asians, for instance, they are perfect examples of how that's done. And certain things we need to learn how to do that our ancestors did, and it made a world of difference. But I'm gonna read this article and play the video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna read the article. I'm gonna just play the video for you all to see. I think the more that I don't know if I can stomach the rest of this because this is really upsetting to me. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can stomach this anymore. I watched the video before, and I was really upset about it. But I just play a part of it. Just a part.
You
I'm gonna stop here, y'all. I can't stomach the video. I'm gonna put a link to this video because I was really upset about what took place with the sister that happened in this video. I think that it really bothered me that this took place, and I know, my father's from Alabama, and I know it's pretty racist down there. And I'm in Georgia too. It's racist all over pretty much. But this day and time is getting ridiculous, and we're going to have to definitely unite. But what I was saying was, I'm also put a link. I'm going to put a link to this whole article so y'all can see it. But I was talking about the fact is we did this protest that we're doing, and it's something that we definitely need to do, which is working. It's been quite effective. But I was listening to Dan Calloway and Phil's channel. It got me thinking that we need to do more than just protest and not frequent these restaurants, but we also need to start looking at how we spend our money and how we need to start connecting and everything. And I was doing a study and doing a lot of research about our history and our culture. And I just noticed that one of our demise, I believe, is that we are such a giving people, which is great, but we give too much and we allow everybody into our culture and we share a lot of our secrets and the things that we do. And certain things we need to keep among ourselves, especially our traditions and our culture, because we have lost so much. Like we did not know we were American Aborigines, but yet, but because in the history book it's been brainwashed and everything, and then they're already trying to change the what happened in the history book for Jim Crow. They're trying to say, oh, everybody. I did a video a while ago about the reclassifications of the American Aborigines, and it was a while ago. I believe it was like 1850s or something, but I talked about that. And I think a lot of the things that is going on today is because we have not fixed the problems from yesterday. Um, there are things that, like I said, we need to learn the art of working as a collective. Studying our history, we realize that's the root of our downfall. Is working as a collective. I think the tactic that's been used on us so many times is that we allow too many outsiders in to our communities and our culture. I know there was a lot of intermarrying with the gray Caucasians and the Indian tribes, and that's how they dismantled our our tribe, and that's how everything was dismantled, and how it created a lot of chaos, and how and it's like it is still today. And that's what I was saying. I don't know if I'm making any sense here, but I think part of the problem is we don't work as a collective. I went on another channel talking about what, looking to see what other people are saying about this incident that took place at the Waffle House with the young lady who was sexually assaulted by the three cops. And I saw one channel in particular. I was very disgusted by it. I'm not going to mention his name. He's a beta male, but he was putting a lot of negative comments saying that this girl deserved it just because she asked for a plastic utensil. But looking at the video, you could tell she wasn't being disrespectful. She just wanted to get the number to corporate office to complain about the fact that they're charging for utensils. And I don't see how she was being disorderly. Anybody would have done the same thing. I'm pretty sure I would have done the same thing. But to call the police and for this lady to be disrobed and have her business exposed to the public like that, was totally wrong. It was totally wrong. And I donated to her cause. We'll put a link to her GoFundMe page, so you all can see it. And yeah, I just had to talk about this because it really upset me. It bothers me. I just feel like, we need to come together. We need to stop letting minor differences keep us apart as a race of people. I think part of it is the gender battles. That channel that I saw only had one word to say: crispy. Those of y'all who know that what I'm talking about, y'all know whose channel I'm talking about. I don't want to give him any praise or recognition for the nasty things he's doing, because he's pretty much saying hurtful things against American Aboriginal women and trying to build this negative confrontation between Black men and Black women, which is crazy to me. I'm to say Aboriginal men and Aboriginal women. It's crazy to me. And the copper color races, we need to all come together, and we need to let go of all this gender biasness, arguments between the two, because we're pretty much one and the same. We need each other. We can't produce one without the other. We need male and female, so we all need to come together to work on this thing. It's not just only the Black men's, the Aboriginal men's plight or the Aboriginal women's plight. It's all of us, all of our plights as a group of people, as indigenous individuals here in the Americas. And this is our land, y'all. And we're treated like second-class citizens, probably more like third class. And this should not be tolerated. And a part of it is we do not unite and we don't come together. And Phil has some wonderful ideas on how we can channel our money. Y'all might want to check his channel out. He's talking about crowdfunding. I'm going to research that to learn more about that, because we need to educate ourselves about managing our money and our wealth and how to keep it within ourselves. And I know that we intermarry a lot. And I say I have no problem with people intermarrying, but I have noticed that when people do marry Caucasians, especially American Aboriginal men and women, they tend to forget where they came from. And also, they don't try to fight for the rights like as they should, because they're more supportive of their counterparts, and lose money too, because once they marry or get with that person, their money and resources go back into the Caucasian community. It doesn't go back into the Black community. And so that's how a lot of the money and the assets is depleted, is when people marry their enemy. And when they marry the enemy. And that's how they've been doing it for centuries. And that's what I've been looking at from this historical books, how they did it and how they caused a rift and how we became more weakened as a group of people. But I don't know if y'all will agree with me. I don't want to offend anybody. I wasn't trying to. If I did, I apologize. I wasn't trying to. It's just that this whole incident, everything is like a rippling effect. Everything comes together. The protest is working. When we do these protests, with the NFL, because I didn't watch the NFL after, Kaepernick and Kaepernick, I think I pronounced his name right, the football player, did a strike against the football team. I supported it too, because and then that showed that we have power. We have more power than we think we do. We really do. It's just that we don't realize it. And I think a lot of it is because of low self-esteem, and also the fake history that's been taught to us in school and being indoctrinated. But I think the missing ingredient is unity, and also not keeping certain things to ourselves, as far as our trade secrets, like Asians do. Asians have their culture kept for centuries, and a lot of these things that's going on with us don't happen to them because they know how to work as a collective. It's quickly nipped in the bud, but we don't work as connected. Bronze men arguing with bronze women and saying some crazy nonsense as beta males. A lot of too many beta males, whining and complaining about Black women, and then Aboriginal women, the Aboriginal women whining and complaining about Aboriginal men, and it's this war against the genders, which shouldn't even be there, and Black women, we know, and then women supporting Black men on their plight, and Black, it's like both of us should be supporting each other because we're one and the same. And it takes both of us. It really do. We really do. And that's all I have to say. I hope I made sense on this video. But this just really saddens me that this is occurring. And I think we need to be more proactive, in which we are, which I think is the boycotting definitely works. I think we just need to realize the power of the dollar. And that's the only thing these people care about is the dollar. Since the pale males and pale females came on this in this continent, that's the only thing they cared about is green. They don't care about nothing else, because they wouldn't do some of the things they do. But I think us knowing who we are, having more control over our money and our assets, creating our own empire, keeping things to ourselves and not broadcasting it for our enemies to hear or have a clue, is the answer. Certain things we need to keep to ourselves, and certain things should stay between ourselves. And in order to build our own, way of having our own businesses, so we can employ ourselves and have the economic power that we deserve, that's owed to us. And as a uniting force, we can get things done a lot better. But these gender differences is nothing but another tactic done by race supremacy to keep us apart, and also the lack of knowledge and things, and lack of self-worth. We need to realize how powerful we are as a group of people and that we can make a difference. We really can. But I wanted to, I don't think I have set this page up to go to the next page, so I'm going to stay where I'm at. I was going to show you her GoFundMe page because I think she's only raising this young lady. What's her name? Chikesia. Yeah, her name is Chikesia. She has a GoFundMe page, and I looked at it. She's a little halfway her goal. I'm happy, she's trying to raise 10,000. I think she really needs to have more, but hopefully more people will donate to, make sure she get a lawyer for the abuse that happened to her. And I'm hoping that the men that had been arrested at the Starbucks get good legal representation too, because this got to come to an end. They got to realize that we are not going to tolerate the things that are going on, and I think we're going tired. And when we're tired, it's time for we need to be more proactive. I think it's great that we're doing the boycotts, but now we need to take things to the next level. And but please like this video and thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And please thumbs up this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. I am on blackjunctiontv.com. I have a new website. I just finished it with my counseling and wellness page, and I also working on my school, my online classes that I'm putting together, and I'll keep y'all posted on that. But till next time, family, peace and be blessed. Bye-bye.